Hey everybody, Dr. Matt Pennetti. I am coming to you live from Prime Chiropractic. And if you're getting tired of seeing me now, I think this is day 3 or 4 of this, then I apologize. But I'm going to continue doing this because I think it's important that people understand a little bit more about how food affects the function of your body, but also how it affects your nervous system. Because I tell people all the time in my office, when I'm working with them, I can do all I can in the office and I can do as much as I can with them on the table. But if they go home and they eat Twix bars, Snickers, M&Ms, drink sodas, diet sodas, alcohol, smoke cigarettes, if they do all those things, then everything that we're doing in here is going to be completely counteracted by all the stress they're putting in their body. So nutrition plays a big role in your health. And today I want to talk about diets, because when we talk about eating healthy, the unfortunate thing that I find in America is that the only reason people eat healthy is to lose weight. And that doesn't mean everybody's like that, because there are a certain percentage of the population that I think does the good thing just because they know it's important to eat healthy, but the majority of people are only doing it to lose weight. And so I think that's important to talk about. I had a friend in chiropractic school whose mother was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer. Stage 4, when we talk about cancer, stage 4 is always the most extreme. It's been around the longest. At that point, it's gone to different spots in the body. And it's usually given a death sentence. So you're usually given just a couple days, couple weeks to live. When her mom was diagnosed, I remember the tension and the stress that was on her daughter. And I also know what she did with her mom. So going through the program that we went through, we learned a lot about nutrition, not from the standpoint of the typical FDA guidelines that is in all the dietetics programs, which is created by a lot of the same companies that make the food that you find in the grocery store. So they've got their own special interests involved in that. We learned about nutrition from an outside perspective to really understand what it is that your body needs on a daily basis and what it doesn't need. And so her mom started going through this intense nutrition protocol, and over the course of a couple months, she was using different supplements and also watching what she eats in an extreme way. In a couple months, she went back to get her PET scans done again, and the cancer was gone from her brain. So she was in remission in just a couple months from eating better. She was also doing some other different lifestyle changes, but her nutrition was one of the biggest things that needed to change. She was consuming a lot of dairy, a lot of processed foods, sugars, things like that. And as soon as she wiped that out, her body had a much better environment to heal. And I think that's an important point for a lot of people, because you might be overweight, but you also might be consuming a ton of processed foods and a ton of dairy and a ton of other things. And the overweight thing is definitely an issue. I'm not saying it isn't, and if you are overweight and you want to lose weight, then you should. At the same time, you could be a normal weight and still be extremely unhealthy, especially with your eating habits. You could eat Burger King, McDonald's, have a high metabolism, but stuff your face and stuff your body with all this junk food and this toxic stuff that takes root in your body and ultimately leads to a lot worse situation than just being overweight. Overweight is a symptom of not eating well, but so is cancer, so is heart disease, so is diabetes, and those things don't necessarily show up in someone that's just overweight. That could happen to somebody who looks like a normal person, average weight and average size. Someone who looks healthy, but if we got deeper inside, we might find something a little awry, at least, because of what they've been eating. So we're going to be talking a lot more about what you should be eating, specifically 7 principles. We lay out 7 principles on what your diet, what your normal day-to-day eating habits should look like, and how you should approach it. We do that at our workshop called Prime Nutrition, which is coming up February 26th here at Prime Chiropractic. We're going to be doing it at 6:30 p.m. I'm going to put a link in below. So if you're serious about improving your health, improving the way you eat, then I would recommend showing up to this workshop. This will be a very important one. Typically, the tickets go for $30 for the general public, but we're going to give you guys a special deal this time. We're giving you 50% off tickets. If you've watched this video, you can do that. So I'm going to include a special link below this video. Click on that, and that'll take you to our Eventbrite page where you can get your tickets. I hope you guys got something good out of this. And if you've got questions, comment below. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends if you think they can get something out of it. Hope to talk to you guys soon. I sure will be coming to you soon. I hope you guys are watching. Talk to you later.